Alright, boys. We're back on the Throne of Champions. Get my music up here. Got Marko and Luke playing it out in the quarterfinals on the right side. The first map already been Oasis. And Luke is going Yuri against Marko Sove. As per usual, we saw Luke, Marko obviously seeded into the quarterfinals, so this is the first time we're seeing him in the tourney. And Luke, we saw win against Leo in a very long series of, I think that series lasted about almost 1.5 hours for a best of 9. Which is pretty nuts. Usually best of 9 lasts about an hour or so. But these guys went YVY and a lot of SYs that took a very long time. In general, a lot of Yuri games that took very long because that's what you need to beat Yuri. You need time, patience, and luck, maybe. But you know, predictions are up, so feel free to gamble your channel point rewards away. Imagine watching a YVY for an hour and a half. I did. And I particularly didn't enjoy it, but it was, I did some entertaining games for sure. The first build out of Marko here. Rushing up to, I think rushing up tech immediately. So Luke is going heavy on minus here. Got 5 for Luke. 4 for Marko, and he already has a Rhino up. That's the radar, and that's the third miner from Luke. Deso's already out here, and the lab out for Marko. Obviously having the mobile minus advantage here, Luke. You can just immediately send a couple to the gem patches. I believe later in the game as well. Players often forget about this patch, especially Yuri players. See, Marko already tacked up there. I see incoming pretty soon. Yeah, a lot of Yuri players I kind of forget about this gem patch later in the game. Obviously, late game, if you have a gem patch rights free for you to take without inefficient mining, then I would take that in a heartbeat. IT out for Marko. Lab out for Luke. For predictions, I see drones attached. You're not wrong, Luke. You're not wrong. A different kind of Luke here. Yeah, we see a industrial plant up as well on one war factory. Tons of Desos are coming out, mainly just to zone out the cats and mags. 4 rhinos out, the dick is already out. Got 7 miners here with the grinder and a mutator.
There's only one.
The dick is indeed out. And the Yuri Prime as well. So tons of Desos here. I think Marko just wanted to zone out whenever he can, but yeah, that's good right there. The dick is out to easily defend that. First IC is ready, and Luke is moving his MCV over towards mid, I believe. We've seen him done this a couple times before. Second MCV as well. It's not his first direct MCV. Flash 7 on the bottom left that took care of the mastermind and the sword split. Drones are now being pumped out for that. I see drones for that second war. Marko 4, 5, 6, 7 miners as well. And Luke has a presence in mid. Yuri Prime out as well. Outcomes that I see onto the drones and the rhinos in mid. I'm gonna check out that expansion down in mid. And the rest of the drones are going for the mastermind and the Yuri Prime. That's the ability of Marko right there. He knows what to do here in an SPY situation. He's not Definitely not unfamiliar with it. After taking up and getting that new card, he's spamming war factories here, Marko. I still don't know what the deploy function on the Yuri Prime or the Yuri clone does. I assume it just kills all the infantry nearby. It's useful for if let's say you get Connies in. But mid expansion does get thwarted here by Luke. Marko with a very nice build. All the way spamming out war factories to that secondary ore patch in mid. Service put out. And the flag line coming towards the middle to take care of that mastermind. A slow methodical game here against Yuri. Marko has the right idea here. No rushes, no one knows what it does. True. No rushes, no funny business here. Second MCV. No, that's not a second MCV. That's his original one. So Marko moves his MCV to the right hand side, slowly engulfing over his entire right hand side. I see drones there splitting into half. So this is the probably the trend that you're gonna see. I see drones over and over and over again until the Yuri player gets overwhelmed or they had enough. And what more a better player to do that than Marko, someone who rarely messes up. Well, we say rarely, but we've seen him mess up a couple times. He's making a push with the flak and runs in the middle. Mastermind gets overloaded. Grinder goes down just to prevent his flak from dying there. MCV is targeted next. There is no second MCV. It's going for the lab. No force shield. Brutes gets taken over, and a new coming in as well. Probably down here. There you go. Good play from Marko there, seeing an opportunity and taking it. Luke just unable to keep up with Marko's production here after spamming out a bunch of war factories. And there goes the first point.
Tech building captured.
That's a bit better. I know what I'm doing. So divide phase is over. Luke switches up to allied. I like this. He probably figured out that Marko knows how to go Yuri, so maybe we could try an allied, see how that foils up against Marko. You know what? If the game comes to
go MJ.
If the game does come to a steamroll, so I'll just maybe tell Marko, you know, Marko, go allied, just go allied for front of it, see how that goes. Thank you, Doofus. Oh. Uh-oh. Connie rush onto bottom right. Let's see where they get scouted. Oh my god, that must be narrow there. Okay, he does see it. Yeah, Marko sees it as well. Immediately presses stop. But these Connies are in a straight line. Even more dogs here are being scouted. So bottom right surely is a target here. Pillbox is already out. And Marko's first rev goes all the way top left. And Luke goes to an NGIV to get that top left oil. Or maybe it's going for the far right oil. Marko now has a minor top right, so not marking his minor in gems. Mr. number 2 in the world. Behind Woody, where's he? Oh no. Oh, it's going for it. Luke defends it with a minor there, Marko, with a sentry gun as well. 3 pillboxes now onto bottom right just to defend that. Another NGIV incoming from Luke from bottom left. So I think it started to go top left, but changed direction there. Let's see what they can do it again. Rally pointing it this time. The rush from bottom right changes direction to bottom left with that seal as well from the early EFC. And Luke is gonna go for the oil, but changes direction once again. Double seal here incoming from Luke. Luke pulling out all the stops here, trying to get this win from Marko. Understandably so. I think Luke did, I forgot what position he placed, but see likely just to do the Connies there. And the Paradrop going top left. Bottom right does get defended, and refinery is up there now. But I think Luke is lacking a little bit of engineer experience there, maybe. He didn't waypoint it the first time. The second time it just didn't work out, so he didn't go for it. The second NGIV is still there. Drop top left, bottom left quiet now. Luke on 5-6. Marko on... Ooh, seal. There's that second seal IV. Marko did well. He only got a power plant out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 minus there. Bottom right, Marko's still going at it. Top left power drop finally it's getting to move on. He goes around the other side, out of the range of the pillboxes and that prism tower. Taking everything out there. Outsmarted Luke there with the pillboxes. Harry's incoming to try and get some 2 damage up so the prisms can one-shot it. Power drop, late power drop, bottom right to defend it, and Luke is now on lab tech. So a bit of cheesing at the start there by Luke, trying to put Marko at a disadvantage, but Marko says no. Couple Rhino trying to go in on bottom left now. Luke obviously on the left tag. Mirages are out, using the Harry as well. Just to get one Rhino out the way, and looks like that will do a lot of damage there. The Mirages will get destroyed, but Marko's tank numbers drastically dropped. Unfortunately, that's not enough here to get all the Rhinos out the way. AFC going to go down. Just get sold. And Marko with a huge advantage here. Absolutely huge advantage. Pat, thank you very much for the raid. 4 Rhinos now, 5 in base. Barrel units coming out from Luke's War Factory. GGI's getting spammed out at the last minute. Form of defense, just like when you see Delta Troopers coming out from the Soviet War Factory. Paradraut comes in as well. That is enough to push Marko away for a short second or two, but you know Marko is not gonna let the foot off the gas at all unless he's playing Woody and the music is too loud. 4 factories now, Marko 5. He is expanding all the way to its top left. Mine is getting hit. When will this slaughter end? Marko on the rampage. Luke finally bails out, throws in the towel to 0. I don't know whether to look at small map player. Like the map he's been picking so far are pretty huge. I mean, look at Divide Freeze and now Tiberon. So maybe not so a small map player, but maybe it's a little bit more comfortable on the bigger maps. Every way on your Japan's a shit show. Uber Paradraw Plus will be taking it. That is true. I don't know, man, but in your events you can have a lot more variety in what you do in an AVA. There's obviously Spy Grizzlies, Mirages. Fuck it, you can even get TDs in the news now. Spam BFs. Yeah, Spam BFs, Mirages, Chrono BFs. Go spam Spy Grizzlies, obviously just pure Grizzlies. LukeZ needs a Red Bull. Why? Why not? That's that Ivy. So we are gonna see an AFC coming up pretty soon here. Or yep, okay. Interesting. He changes it up a bit here. 2 GI IVs and a engineer IV here, and Marko's gonna go for a Seal IV now. Actually, that's a great defense against the NGIV. If he can manage to get a like defend and not let his Seal IV die, that can be absolutely huge to deal with that engineer. In Luke comes now. Second miner could probably go on gems as well from Luke. Marko with 4 miners now. Luke obviously went for heavy IVs for this rush. So we gotta get anything here. There you go. That's what I was talking about. If Marko manages to save his Steel IV, it'll be pretty huge. But the GI IVs are there. War Factory does get sold, so damage has to be done here. Engineer walks into the AFC. Marko getting hit with the cheeser and the GI rushes. This is the first time I've seen actually a GI IV rush combined with an NG IV rush. And it looks to be working out pretty well here. Marko just didn't have the right units to defend. He had an idea with the Steel IV, but it didn't really work out. Luke was too quick to it. Let's see what he can defend here. AFC does get captured, so he is way far behind here. Marko. He gives away an elite IV as well. Immediately undeploys it, and Marko bows out immediately. And down he goes in the first point on the board for Luke. Yeah, I think if you're gonna true, adjusting true. Yeah, I think I think Ed pointed this out a couple weeks ago. If the engineer comes out your MCV after selling it, then it's fair game. If you're making engineers specifically just to cheese it, then you're an asshole. You know what I mean? I'll be on the fence about that. I think that if you're in a competitive sense, anything goes. If you're gonna play for money, especially in this kind of tournament, you know, first place gets about 100, 150, 180. Just confirm about that. $180. Anything goes. You wanna do what you want to win, and that's what we like to see. Unfortunately, it may lead to some boring tactics we try over and over again. But if you are the pros player out there, if you are the champion that deserves to sit on the throne, then it should be able to deal with the NGs. The game is broken fundamentally, yes. This is why shit like this happens. Yeah, Luke is definitely different. I mean, if I'm playing competitively, anything goes, man. Even I myself have to deal with it in games that I play, which are fun games, like not even competitive. Out comes the steal there from Marko, starting on top left. So he's gonna try and steal Luke back here. After, give me that. There you go. After Luke stealing him. And it comes Luke opting for the sentry gun instead of the bunker by the War Factory. I think Marko is smart enough to not just use that Steel IV one-dimensionally. I think he's gonna use it more of a threat factor more than a damage factor. Keep Luke on his toes. Make sure he knows that there is a Steel IV that could come in at any time. So that he'll constantly be worrying about it, you know? Running out of gold though! Yikes, Marko, that is one mistake. So power drop incoming now from Marko towards the middle. That power drop listening maybe tells me that he's prepping for the long game here. Flash chasing down the Steel IV. Second war out now for Luke on 5. Plus 6. 6 minus now. Lab out for Marko. Excuse me. Looks like Marko's gonna move his MCV all the way to its... Sorry, it's gonna baseball all the way towards the right side. Luke now with a good number of units and moving down towards the bottom right. Marko only has 2 Mirages and 3 Grizzlies to defend it, so he is immediately setting up defensively. Desperately trying to kill that bridge, but the bridge says no or prepare out. And a Chrono Legionnaire as well. Power drop in the wrong place. Let's see whether Marko can defend this. Chrono Legionnaires are there. They're great defensively, actually. Oh, Luke only just deployed his MTV. Oh no, the seal is incoming. Oh no. Bye bye. Ah, shit. That was almost Almost superior. And the miners get the seal going on the war factories as well. That was why Luke didn't deploy his MCV. Again, threat factor. Not much of a damage factor there. Luke delayed in getting his refinery there because he knew that there was a seal incoming from wherever, whenever. 3 war factories now for Luke. He is suspended to the bottom right. Marko is suspended to the middle as well. Roger's getting chrono there. And in a chasing situation, excuse me, you don't want to be chasing in a chase situation if you're up against Mirages and Marko immediately cutting off. The only way that Luke can escape there, fortunately, he goes to the other side. Split coming from Luke onto the left side as well. Marko spinning onto the right. Chrono Legionnaires go the other way and the Mirages can deal with that split. In comes Marko now on the bottom right. Luke now pulling back to defend. Couple units in mid as well, some drones. Marko now on 3 war factories. No rocketeer commitment here from Marko. I don't know why, maybe because of his eco. Yeah, his eco is not the best, so if you committed to rocketeers, maybe that'll be a little bit too much. That rush for that tech. The Dasso's now out for Luke. Let's see what he can pull off a lat off here, and looks like he is. Sentries and Dassos from both point of entries. Probably a little bit of overcommitment on the Dassos on the right hand side. He Sanse Ulio 6 Dassos on the right. He's now up to lab tech. He hasn't expanded to the left. It should be going now. Tim, what's up, dude? Oh, Marko's LID, yeah. That's what I was saying. It's pretty interesting here. And the BS fan out incoming. I think Marko might go a chrono here if he's gonna commit to the BFs. Luke now up to lab tech, probably getting an IC. Death bomb incoming. And 2 BFs there. I'm not sure what those BFs are filled. I think they might be just straight up GI BFs. We've seen Legend do this as well. 1 or 2 BFs with a seal in them. With I think he has 2 GGIs, 2 GIs, and 1 seal, just to deal with the Dassos there. Again, defensive paradraw. Look at this setup from Marko here. So we got BFs and Mirages on the left and tons of Mirages on the right. Dasso bomb gets swatted there. Yeah, that is a straight up GI BFs. And the defensive paradrap as well to cut off that one point of entry. In comes Marko now. GI BFs wrecking through. The drones are incoming, but it doesn't do work. The right side, the Dassos do get deployed defensively, but the damage is being done in his main base. Radar goes down, and Luke, not even a GG, quits out, and that is 3-1 to Marko. Yeah, Marko made them really quick. I mean, that was a pretty quick game. I think it ended within 2 or 3 minutes. But look at this. Okay, different build here. So we've seen when Luke was playing this map against Leo, the main thing he did there was move his MCV immediately, then base walk all the way with France. Obviously, in this kind of situation, on this map particularly, France is so fucking powerful. So let's see how Marko deals with this France by Luke. Already the Connie rush out. Yeah, power in the back to give him more supplies and the ability to build at the back as well for the refinery if he needs to. Connie rush out incoming here. Connie rush is obviously a good option here. Luke obviously needed to move his MCV, so he is slightly late, but the UH Revenge GIs will actually do quite a bit of damage onto those Connies when deployed. So Marko has to be careful here in this engagement. Luke is gonna find, and look for that fight. War Factory is out and Marko immediately moves. AFC is out, so you know the cannon is incoming. Up comes the power. What is this MCV fodder from Marko? Absolute MCV minor fodder. In comes the Cornelius. Rocketeers are out. Out comes the cannon. It is low power. MCV now around the back with some war factories. Marko gonna aim for that power plant. First one goes down. If he gets the barracks and NG, this will be fucking hilarious here. 2 runners going around the back for that power. Power goes down. Another power comes up here. Marko needs to stop that MCV production, and he forces Luke to run away with that MCV. He needs to hit that power now. Out the refinery, so the cannon would kill the refinery. Unfortunately, the power still remains, and Luke moving to MCV towards the middle, within that cannon range to defend it. The Rocketeer is still doing a lot of work there. And I'm not sure whether the cannon is in range of the MCV, but the splash damage can definitely get it. Yep, and that's what Luke is doing. Not okay, can't reach that far. The MCV is not getting hit. This is where Luke shows his dominance and ability. Again, alting the refinery here, Marko. It just takes one rhino onto a refinery to alt it. To kill that refinery totally. So the eco situation on both ends. Marko can just about get that small right eye of gems without getting in range of that cannon. Obviously he can build another cannon here. Luke, but Marko's gonna go and die for the power. He tries to hold the ref, but the miner's in the way. Unintentional there from Luke. He's gonna send his engineer to repair the pillbox to stop the miners from moving. The cannon is fixed onto something here. Onto the rhinos from the back. 2 rhinos still in his space. 1 GI taking out Marko's MCV there. Second cannon comes up. Marko doesn't realize his GI. On the left, his MCV is gonna go down. Second cannon now can hit that second refinery, and Marko finally realizes his MCV was getting hit and runs away now. Luke forces the cell on some of his buildings here. He is broke. He needs the money to repair his cannon. But it looks like the damage has been done here from Marko. He had a clear plan, and that is to get his eco out the way. So many alting on the refineries there. And the cannon finally goes down. Luke is in trouble. He is broke. No money to build any units. Marko's gonna get that MCV out of the way, and that should be GG. Yikes. Marko knew what was gonna happen there and countered it perfectly, man. There you go. So we'll see Luke play against Marko's Yuri now. So a good a good mix of Yuri, just what am I talking about? A good mix of action pick here by Marko. I've seen Allied, I've seen Yuri, and now we've seen Soviet, we've seen Allied, now we're seeing Yuri. I like it. I like it. Shows that he's not a one-dimensional player with one trick up his sleeve. Adaptability, boys. Yeah, I think the best thing we saw out of Marko there was very, very calm to what he was doing. He knew how to counter it, and he had a plan. I don't think he was doing it like off the get-go, but he clearly had an idea there to get his power. I'm talking about that match on Face Down against Luke's France. He had an idea there to get his power and eco out of the way, and that's precisely what he did. Yeah, that block on the fucking refinery, that was weird because the miners only had one alleyway to go through, and obviously Luke put a pillbox there. I think that was accidental. Luke had an engineer ready to go into that refinery, But I think in a state of, I would say a state of panic, but he sort of made his engineer and then clicks his pillbox instead of the refinery, because his miners couldn't get out either. So it's a lose-lose situation if your mine is stuck there. So I think it was accidental. I don't know. I'll have to ask him later. But Marko's build here is gonna rush up the tech here. Early radar on 3, 4, 5 minus. Now Luke on 5 as well. Going for that radar lab rush. Going miner behind that, why not? I think a big difference that we see, if you look at their different play styles, they're like the top 5 players in the world versus the rest, or maybe even just a pro player compared to a normal average player, is that their build is never stagnant. They always have a different build, especially in the units that they build. For example, in my gameplay, which is one of the worst gameplays out there, I just, you know, spam left click a bunch of rhinos. And the difference between when I see Marko play is that on the get-go he will go, okay, I'm going to minus here, and then after that he'll build something else. He won't go like immediately spam rhinos all the way. I've seen Legend done that for a fair few bit as well. So Marko already on lab side, 2 more factories. Dick is in flight. Luke should probably get 2 more refineries out the way here, having all 6 of his miners on 1 patch is not the best thing to do. Oh my, that was good mag juggle there from Marko. Getting 2 rhinos for the price of 1. 3rd war factory out now for Marko as well. And Luke being forced back to his own base. Go back home, go back to your room. Now comes a flag now as well. IC is ready in a couple seconds and drones are available. 3rd war out for Marko now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Minus 4. Luke. That Dominator is out now with that genetic mutator as well. Now comes the IT on the drones. Perfect for Maggot to masterminds, but grind immediately there. Here comes the rhinos, 3 of them onto the left side. Unfortunately, there's no other attack here from Luke. I don't think this is gonna work. I think definitely to go up against a Yuri here, Luke will have to do something different. He might get a miner down though, he definitely will. And 3 rhinos for one Yuri miner might be a fast trade. Until it goes out, you got either something Uleo. 5 war factories for Marko. Oh, that's a 6 now. Yeah, but to go up against Yuri, you're gonna have to attack not just in one direction, not in a one-dimensional attack, but you're gonna have to micro your hell lot, which Luke definitely has the ability to. But up against someone like Marko's Yuri, it's a totally different story. I see drones coming out once again. Marko chasing the MCV going top right. There is no service depot. Not for Luke. And that MCV is gone. I mean, look at that. A couple of discs incoming. He does force shield it and does bring units along here, so he might be able to save it. Yeah, I just go on this upright. I see 4 discs coming from here, 5 lashes coming in, and 2 extra discs coming from the left. Like, oh, it's gone. Flash now incoming. Rhinos are here to defend, but the discs do take out that MCV. Yeah, get out of jail free card. Fortunately, it's not enough there. More grinders, more dicks. And Luke needs a lot more flak than that. Again, going for the miners here. Let's get a miner on the gen, so the flak is way out of position. Yeah, Luke, you can drop drop runners on trees and it'll kill them. Spread onto the middle here on the bottom right. You take out a couple miners from Marko along with that mastermind. And a couple discs as well. Luke is ready along with that IT. The IT has not been popped yet, Luke. He knows he doesn't need to use it here, and he is gonna chase Marko back. But more lashes incoming now. Yeah, Sanse, Ulio, T7. More factories now. Target here from Marko all the way top on the lab. It does get saved. Nice save, never mind. Is Marko going full lashes here? It's going lashes and masterminds, no mags. I mean, look at this expansion from Marko all the way to his middle. Uh-oh. Oh, music too loud. Music too loud. Alert, music too loud. It's not repairing his MCV. I see drones incoming now. It's pretty hard to deal if you don't have a grinder. This is looking pretty grim here for Luke. He is on 15k, albeit, but he does not have the enough units to defend. He's not making any units either. His money is constantly going down here from the repairs. There you go. Now he's finally making some units out there. War factory. IC goes down. Flags coming out. The mutator mutating all the colonies there. The dominator comes out as well onto the war factories. And the brutes will be able to take care of the rest of the flak and rhinos. And be able to take out that penultimate war factory. Obviously MCB no longer there. He did make a second one and spend on the top right though. 2 elite dicks now. That is absolutely disgusting. Marko still hasn't repaired his MCB at all. Absolute gross. And that is the danger there. Marko is just getting one of his powers taken over. I think we saw Luke actually sell that power before. I saw the reactor, the nuke reactor before it got down. Elite this now will absolutely tear through everything because they will overpower the flak, not enough. And the power is obviously taken over, so it's power offline. No flak cannons to defend them either. This is the end of this game. Last one from War Factory goes down and GG. 5-1. Elite winners for the win. It's not. I'm pretty sure normal regular football has a lot more viewers in the Super Bowl. But we're on Legend Descent here. Marko going back to Allied. And Luke going Tove. Yuri is beyond any sports. I mean, the pro esports is obviously Yuri. God, talking about esports and Yuri reminds me of that meme. It reminds me of that meme. Of someone made a meme of the Yuri community saying that they'll go pro on esports, and then clowning them at the same time. Yeah, the halftime. The only reason I watch the Super Bowl, the only thing I watch from the Super Bowl is the halftime show, and primarily this halftime show because they finally gave Eminem the halftime show. Like, fucking hell, he deserved it like 10 years ago. I don't know about you, but he deserved it like 10-11 years ago, and they only finally gave it to him now. Like, I'm a music and audio nerd, so Fucking Eminem, Dr. Dre, Kendrick Lamar, Snoop Dogg, fucking Mary J. Like, come on. Who the hell is not hyped for that, man?
Seal ready.
Out comes that seal from Marko. Early AFC. Double war out for Luke. He did hear that seal, so no bunker out here. And Marko has been sealing this entire time, every time he went allied. So sentry guns. How come the sentry gun there? Hidden behind that war factory. Second one comes out. The seal does get a war factory and the MCV. Oh, dearie boy, Luke. On match point as well. Just the icing on the cake there. As I was talking about the Super Bowl and the halftime show, Luke gets his MCV and War Factory sealed. This is why you always go a bunker instead of sentry guns for defending against a seal. That is a big yikes there. But the game isn't over yet. Luke definitely gonna put up a fight here. 2 War Factories out for Marko. Luke is stuck with 3 minus 1 War Factory. And he is going all in here. Engineers coming out, almost getting that War Factory, that MCV. Does get a power though. That means Marko is not low power. He can't fresh out with the Rhino, but he only has 1 remaining. Marko gonna kill that power plant, but Luke goes GG. He's not gonna waste any time. And that is it. Marko progresses on to the semi-finals. Jeez.